The beauty world is exploding, yet beneath the glamour are disturbing truths and lives forever changed. We're about to uncover the most unsettling stories behind the true cost of perfection that almost no one talks about. Are you brave enough to confront this reality? After watching, if you're shocked and amazed, comment 1. If not, comment 0. Like now, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss what's next. Jocelyne Wildenstein, widely referred to as Catwoman, is a well-known socialite recognized for her strikingly altered look. Her physical evolution is often linked to an effort to meet her partner's tastes, showing how far she was willing to reshape herself to fit another person's vision of beauty. Throughout the years, she pursued numerous cosmetic interventions, including facelifts, injectable fillers, and surgical eye changes, all in the search for a highly unconventional ideal. However, her narrative shifted dramatically after her marriage collapsed. Beneath the surface of her transformed appearance lay intense legal battles and financial turmoil. While she maintained that her features were influenced by her ethnic background rather than extreme cosmetic procedures, the relentless quest to uphold this idealized image proved financially devastating, eventually pushing her into serious economic hardship. In search of relief from constant social media pressure and growing isolation from friends, Jocelyne resorted to drastic cosmetic procedures. Starting in her teenage years, the young woman from China yearned to remake herself as a way to flee a society that had made her feel unwanted. Mocked for her looks, Chuna developed an intense fixation on becoming a living doll, chasing an unrealistic appearance, marked by flawless porcelain skin and oversized eyes. With financial backing from her family, she launched an intense mission to alter every part of her body. In just a few years, she endured hundreds of cosmetic procedures. As her presence on social media rapidly expanded, her fixation on her appearance deepened, trapping her in a cycle of dependence on the approval her transformed look received. Beneath the polished and controlled images, her personal life slowly fell apart. The non-stop procedures severely damaged both her body and mind, resulting in lasting pain and an increasingly unstable sense of self-worth. In 2005 April, Brown, a professional in the cosmetic field, chose to receive filler injections from an unlicensed practitioner as a cheaper option. Rather than using approved medical silicone, the provider injected her with a dangerous blend of substances, including industrial-grade silicone and unidentified chemicals. The unregulated treatment triggered extreme inflammatory responses that rapidly spread across her body. Despite undergoing numerous procedures to eliminate the toxic materials, the harm could not be undone. To keep her alive, physicians were forced to take extreme and aggressive medical actions. Her experience stands as a powerful cautionary tale about the dangers of sacrificing medical safety to save money, a choice that can result in lifelong, irreversible consequences. Amanda Lepore, a transgender model, represents a striking case of how cosmetic procedures can play a role in affirming personal identity and gender expression. Assigned a different sex at birth, she began her transition as a way to overcome bullying and drew inspiration from classic figures such as Marilyn Monroe. Her transformation involved a wide range of intricate procedures, including facial feminization surgeries and significant body alterations, all carefully chosen to realize a deeply individualized vision of beauty. Lepore's transformation demanded a heavy price, affecting her finances as well as her physical well-being. While she has been transparent about the costs and the sheer volume of procedures she has undergone, she continues to champion bodily autonomy and freedom of self-expression. Her journey questions conventional ideas of beauty and gender, while also underscoring the complicated role cosmetic interventions can play in the search for an authentic self. Hang Miyoku was once on track for a successful modeling career, but body dysmorphic disorder led her toward a devastating course. Excessive use of non-medical substances, including vegetable oil, triggered extreme rejection reactions that caused severe facial swelling and interfered with basic bodily functions. Yet her story is not solely one of tragedy, it also reflects remarkable human empathy. Touched by her condition, television audiences donated thousands of dollars to fund critical surgeries that removed 260 grams of foreign material from her body. Although she was unable to restore her former appearance, Miyoku survived thanks to medical intervention and the compassion of strangers. Monique Allen, who was assigned male at birth, long felt that her physical body did not match her inner sense of gender identity. At first, she turned to cosmetic surgery in hopes of gaining confidence, but repeated and excessive procedures eventually took a toll on her health and overall well-being. Looking back, Monique has shared her regrets and stresses the importance of prioritizing safety, paying attention to one's body, and seeking proper medical and psychological guidance. Her experience stands as a reminder to approach self-care with awareness, caution, and responsibility. Even cosmetic procedures that appear routine can involve unexpected medical risks. Vishal Thakur's experience illustrates how even minor aesthetic treatments may carry serious consequences. In 2006, he chose to undergo rhinoplasty to enhance his appearance, but the operation went wrong, resulting in multiple health complications and profound psychological effects. Once confident and outgoing, Vishal became socially withdrawn and endured intense emotional distress. His story underscores the critical importance of medical safety, selecting qualified professionals, and thoughtfully weighing the risks before pursuing any cosmetic procedure. Raji Naring, a transgender actress and activist, suffered severe complications after undergoing unsafe injections from an unlicensed cosmetic provider. Her ordeal stands as a powerful warning about the dangers of low-cost, unregulated procedures, and highlights the critical need to choose trustworthy professional medical care. What are your thoughts on her strength and resilience? If Raji's story deeply moved you, comment 2. If not, comment 5. Like now and subscribe so you don't miss the next hard-hitting revelations. Sahar Tabar, an Iranian social media figure, drew widespread attention after claiming she had undergone numerous cosmetic procedures to resemble her idol. Her startling images showcasing dramatically exaggerated facial features quickly went viral. However, the narrative shifted when Sahar later disclosed that her extreme look was largely created through heavy makeup methods and digital photo manipulation rather than extensive surgery. She acknowledged undergoing a few minor cosmetic treatments, but rejected claims that she had extensive surgery. Sahar's story later moved into the legal spotlight following accusations tied to her online activities. Her case stands as a clear example of digital identity where reality fabrication and image manipulation blend together, fueling confusion and attracting intense attention on social media. Jordan James Park, often referred to as the Lip King, is a social media influencer who has invested a significant amount of money in reshaping himself to resemble a well-known reality TV star. His obsession with achieving this iconic look began in his teenage years. Over time, Park underwent numerous cosmetic procedures, such as lip and cheek fillers, jawline contouring, and a nose reshaping surgery. Park's transformation sparked divided opinions. Some people admired his commitment to achieving his chosen aesthetic, while others condemned him for reinforcing unrealistic beauty ideals and normalizing risky cosmetic practices. His story highlights the influence of celebrity imagery on personal aspirations and shows how individuals can become trapped in a cycle of constant alteration, at times even contemplating extreme procedures. Kimberly McCormick's case clearly illustrates one of the most serious dangers of cross-border cosmetic surgery: the loss of control over what is actually performed. When surgeons carry out high-risk procedures such as buttock lifts or breast implants without informed consent, it goes beyond medical negligence and becomes a violation of bodily autonomy. In addition to the heavy financial strain caused by treating resulting infections, her experience delivers a crucial lesson: never sacrifice transparency or proper legal documentation that safeguards your rights, particularly when seeking treatment in countries with weak regulatory enforcement. Renee Talley represents a common victim of a hazardous trend: the use of industrial silicone or unapproved substances to obtain exaggerated celebrity-style curves. The result is often a violent rejection by the body, as the immune system attacks the foreign material, leading to extensive inflammation and hardened tissue. Her experience is more than a personal tragedy; it serves as a stark warning about the dangers of the unregulated cosmetic industry. When beauty ideals become warped, individuals can be drawn into life-threatening traps masked as affordable beauty solutions. Celso Sanaban, a Brazilian native, became captivated by the idea of achieving the timeless perfection of a Ken doll. Starting in his teenage years, he committed to a long-term transformation, spending a substantial amount of money on cosmetic procedures. He underwent multiple interventions to alter his facial structure, all focused on attaining the sharp, sculpted appearance associated with the doll. As the transformation advanced, Celso's visibility increased, eventually making him a viral sensation on social media. However, only months after completing his transformation, tragedy followed. He was diagnosed with a rare and life-threatening medical condition. This illness, compounded by earlier complications from filler injections, critically weakened his immune system. In the end, his body was unable to resist the disease. Celso's story stands as a heartbreaking reminder of the potentially fatal price of pursuing an unattainable aesthetic ideal. In 2009, Carol Bryan, a physically active woman, chose to undergo what was considered a low-risk cosmetic treatment to restore facial volume and reduce wrinkles. Unfortunately, the filler procedure turned catastrophic when an incompatible substance was injected. This error caused an immediate adverse tissue reaction, resulting in intense swelling and pain. The harm proved far more severe than expected, as her skin rapidly deteriorated and developed a hardened, rigid texture that dramatically altered her appearance and comfort. The physical suffering was intensified by the emotional devastation of losing her sense of personal identity. In a tragic development, Carol also lost vision in one eye. The filler shifted from its original site, placing pressure on the optic nerve and causing permanent damage. Her case stands as a powerful warning about how medical mistakes, even during seemingly routine procedures, can have catastrophic consequences, particularly when filler migration affects delicate neural structures. Tara Reid, a well-known film actress, chose to undergo breast augmentation and body contouring in 2004 during the peak of her career. The procedures were intended to enhance her appearance, but instead resulted in complications involving the shape and positioning of the implants, along with skin irregularities caused by the body contouring. When images revealing the unsatisfactory results appeared in the media, the young actress became a target of widespread mockery and public shaming. Her once bright career suffered serious damage as a result. Tara's ordeal extended beyond professional consequences, bringing deep physical and emotional hardship, including ongoing pain and a broken sense of self-worth. Her experience underscores the brutal nature of media scrutiny surrounding cosmetic mishaps, and the lasting impact such exposure can have on both personal life and career. Donatella Versace, the legendary fashion designer, is widely recognized for her bold and almost timeless appearance. Her looks have sparked ongoing speculation and criticism throughout the years. While she has never publicly confirmed the full scope of any cosmetic work, specialists have pointed out visible indications of fillers and treatments designed to preserve an unusually tight and youthful complexion. Versace's transformation is often viewed as a professional triumph in an industry that glorifies youth, but it has also faced criticism for reinforcing unrealistic beauty ideals and creating a risky benchmark for young women. Her case reveals the intense pressure placed on leading figures in fashion to defy aging, while also illustrating the complicated reality of publicly downplaying or denying cosmetic interventions. Mickey Rourke's acting career was disrupted when he turned to professional boxing, an endeavor that left him with serious facial injuries, including fractures to his nose and cheekbones. To repair the damage, Rourke underwent multiple reconstructive surgeries. Unfortunately, the outcomes did not meet his expectations, and his appearance changed drastically, as his once defined features were replaced by a noticeably swollen look. The actor later spoke candidly about his dissatisfaction with the results, acknowledging that he had selected the wrong surgeon for his reconstructive work. His experience highlights the challenges of facial surgery after severe trauma and the critical importance of choosing highly skilled, experienced specialists. In the years that followed, Rourke became a vocal critic of aesthetic pressures, urging others to take his mistakes as a lesson. These stories reinforce the idea that cosmetic surgery is a complicated choice that carries genuine risks, including medical mistakes, psychological fixation, and intense social pressure. While bodily autonomy matters, it must be paired with careful consideration, in-depth research, and a strong commitment to medical safety above all else. Thank you for accompanying us on this documentary journey. How do you think the entertainment and fashion industries shape modern beauty standards? Share your thoughts in the comments.